Queensland. This is your weather update for the 12th of July. There's pretty stable conditions across the state for most of the week. Calm winds, mild temperatures, no rainfall. Down in the southwest, we do have a bit of action happening in the mid-levels that could see very high rainfalls in localized areas, but it could also eventuate into nothing. So let's have a look into that. This is Monday accumulated rainfall. Not much happening on Monday, nothing on Tuesday, nothing on Wednesday. Thursday, we can start to see this southwest system developing. And on Friday, that's when it looks like it could make its way inland into Queensland. If we zoom in, we can see that there's sort of a skinny band just under the Toowoomba region, 15 to 25 mils, but really for most of the southwest, it's only going to deliver between 2 and 10 mils. Saturday then it clears out and hangs around in the north of New South Wales, zooming back out, and then Sunday again, nothing much happening in the state. So I'm going to have a look at the forecast for Toowoomba, which is just my city of choice this week. You can see the start of the week, it's lows in the 5 degrees, highs in the high teens, no rainfall. It's this Friday system that sees it will deliver 13 mils, but it's anywhere between 0 and 63 mils. That is an epic range of uncertainty. Let's have a look at what's actually going on here with our pro version of Jane's weather. Now, this is really, really odd. It is the Australian model and the Australian model only that is throwing all of that rainfall. So that's 63 mils accumulated. Now, that means that, that's very, very odd. It's unlikely that that will actually eventuate. But what it shows us is that because of the dynamics occurring, that there's a possibility of a lot of rainfall in localized area, but the uncertainty is really high. Now, another reason why that's interesting is in the north of New South Wales, the certainty range is quite high. There's a lot of agreement along the models, but in Queensland, it's not the same. So what that's telling me is that there is a system on the way. It does have a very high potential to deliver a lot of moisture, but it might not make its way up north into Queensland. Now, the system, if it arrives in Queensland, is on Friday. That's 6 days from today. So that means that the forecast inherently already has a lot of uncertainty around it. And because it's only a mid-level dynamic driven system, that could also be a reason that the Australian model's throwing this 63 accumulated mils. Basically, we just don't know what's going to happen. If this is of a concern to you, I would be checking in with the forecasts throughout the week, but it's only in that southwest that I would be concerned. Sorry, southeast. If you're anywhere else, it's definitely not going to hit you. All right, so that's the story for Queensland. Calm and stable across pretty much the entire state. Keep your eye out if Friday delivers rainfall. Other than that, have a great week and we will see you next time.